Welcome back to Good and Crazy News, y'all. It's your boy Aki, and I'm back with another episode. Oh my goodness. Y'all know I got my trusted co-executive producer in the house.
What's up, guys?
And y'all know my mama's up in here too today, y'all. Say hey.
Hey.
Oh, you doing a little bit louder today? Well, you know they can't never hear you. Y'all, I got to tell y'all something. Look. Y'all not gonna believe this. There was this car. Yeah. Is the sound off on this?
Yeah, it's off. It's like a.
It's looped?
It's looped.
Okay.
Because it was short.
Y'all won't believe this. This car flew over the freeway.
Yeah, like I was
over 6 lanes of highway, y'all. It says right here, it says, terrifying moment. Out of control car with 70-year-old at the wheel goes airborne and rockets over 4 lanes of traffic. A stunning crash in Bayshore has left residents in disbelief after the car flew in the air, soaring over 6 lanes of Sunrise Highway in the middle of rush hour traffic. Do y'all see that?
That's like cartoonish the way it looks.
Like, you know what, for real though? Like, what was it, like a ramp leading up to it? Because how did he do that?
Right.
Like, what happened? Like, what is before this?
He needs a whole bunch of speed.
Driving south on Pine Acres Boulevard, according to officials, the vehicle suddenly sped across a grassy embankment, launching off a hill-like ramp and completely airborne over Sunrise Highway, one of Long Island's busiest roadways. Like, y'all, this right, oh my God, like. You know what? They say it says, this is come a quote from somebody. It says, it looked like a meteor going across the highway. At first, I didn't know it was a car, said witness Brandon Hyacinth, who captured the dramatic moment on his dash cam. Listen, y'all, the stream just went down and came back up again. Y'all, be careful out here on these streets and on these highways. Listen, y'all, You don't never know what's going on up down here. And they say, they say he was on a grassy grounds. I'm just glad this man survived, y'all, for real, no cap. Right. Okay. Congratulations to you, old man. And listen, I don't want to sit here and talk about like all old people need to not have driver's license. Oh Lord. Guess what, y'all? Bye again. Oh goodness, y'all. Donald Trump is up there here tripping, y'all. The jobs report is out, and guess what? This man is being more and more ridiculous every day. Y'all, this story comes from the New York Times. It says, second week jobs report undercuts Trump's claims of a booming economy. Do you know the last time the jobs report came out and it was really low? You know what he did? He fired the lady who makes the report.
Oh, come on,
y'all, listen, stop playing with Donald Trump up there. Hey, y'all. It says the release of the second conservative poor jobs report on Friday confirmed the reality that Mr. Trump has been trying to avoid. The labor market is stalling.
Yeah.
It's not only stalling, it has stalled.
Yeah.
It is pooped out. It says, and the nation's facing a real strains under the weight of his economic agenda. Well, I'm trying to figure out what the agenda is. Like, listen, I'm trying to figure out. He always claimed that tariffs and everything is going to make America rich and whatnot. But tariffs, all they did was put a third tax on everybody. You know, there's supposed to be no such thing as double taxation. Everybody knows that, right? It's supposed to be no double taxation. Okay? Well, now we have triple taxation because you have taxes on your income.
Yeah.
You have taxes when you purchase goods. And now you have tariffs. That's 3 taxes, y'all. I don't know why Americans are not standing up in the street screaming and yelling about this nonsense. It says 8 months into his second term, the sum of Mr. Trump's high tariffs and mass deportations appears to have created noticeable pressure on employers. The economy added only 22,000 jobs in August, according to the latest readout from the Bureau of Labor Statistics. The unemployment rate rose slightly to 4.3%, a nearly 4-year high, and the revised data showed that unemployment fell by 13,000. You would have a hard time finding one.
No, before I joined on the show, I was applying to a lot of places, and it was still hard. I was using Indeed and stuff.
Yeah.
And I would be on there for like hours, no reply, or if I do get a reply, it's them saying no.
You know what you need to do? You need to get me to do your resume. Okay, because I missed the job. You know what? Everybody always says, I can't find a job. It's this and this and that, blah, blah, blah. Judah, I have been known, and my mama can vouch for this. Haven't I always had a job my whole life, productive job, when people say they can't find jobs? Because there's things you need to do to your resume to make sure that people call you back.
Okay.
First of all, when you put out a resume and when you apply for a job, you want to call me back like that.
Yeah.
If you go to an actual job interview, I always tell people, before I leave a job interview, you know what I always tell the person that's interviewing me?
What?
When do I start? You want me to come tomorrow? That way it pushes it out of the way of them having to sift through all of these people. And to them, in their minds, they're thinking like, we want the person that actually wants the job. And that's why I'm able to sit up on this show and talk the shit that I talk, because you can't cancel me. Y'all, it says analysts offered a variety of explanations for the slowdown. The president's tariffs on nearly all imports have driven up costs for companies and prices for consumers. Didn't I just say that?
Yeah.
Mr. Trump's immigration crackdown has made it harder for many businesses to find workers, while simultaneously reducing the need for them because they now have fewer customers. Now, listen, I done told y'all this. Everybody who's in this country that wants to work and whatnot, he done sent all the bottom workers home to their own country. Y'all know Americans ain't going out there picking no goddamn peaches and shit and strawberries and all that.
Right.
So when you deport all the immigrants that come over here and do those types of jobs, wash toilets, be maids and all that type of shit like that, who you think is going to do that stuff, Donald Trump? You know Americans ain't doing none of that shit. Period.
Right.
Are you going to be washing toilets?
No.
Is it because your pride is too high, or is just the pay is too low? Which one is it?
Both.
Girl, you playing
Lord,
now.
it says right here, it says both, but most explanations are ultimately boiled down to the key factor. Mr. Trump, who reigned control over the White House on promises of faster growth and lower prices, has established policies that are having precisely the opposite effect. Inflation data due next week is expected to show that consumer prices rose more quickly in August than companies increasingly pass along the cost of higher tariffs. I keep trying to tell y'all. Now, there's this guy that's running for mayor in New York. His name is Mondami. He's proposing $30 minimum wage.
I got that story.
You do? It's in here?
Yeah.
Oh, good. So I can wait before my rant about that, because that's ridiculous. I know that's an unpopular opinion. A lot of people are going to jump on my ass saying, yeah, we need to raise unemployment to $30 an hour. No, we don't.
Yeah, that seems a little bit too high.
The next, Jeffrey Epstein, child. Listen, y'all. This Jeffrey Epstein shit, now let me get comfortable, because, you know, baby, I know a little bit about this story. Make it seem like it's something. Is there videos to this?
No.
No. Okay, so good. Let me just talk. Okay, right here. It says the DOJ says the names of two associates Epstein wired $100,000 and $250,000 should stay secret. I wonder why they want to keep that secret. Do you know?
That's a good question.
Do you have an assumption of why they want to keep it secret?
Trump's
You know
name
who
might
else
be
is,
there? Trump's name might be in there.
We don't give a fuck about Trump's name being down there. That's not even an issue at this point. His name could be down there. It could not be down there. We already know it's down there. That's not the issue.
Oh.
We don't care about that.
Let's see.
We want to protect the victims.
Oh, okay.
That's where we are right now.
Yeah.
So who did you pay the $100,000 and $250,000 to while the victims are up there speaking out right now, and you ain't doing shit about it, DOJ? Where's the money going? Y'all done already set up there and told us y'all gonna send Ghislaine Maxwell down there to that minimum security prison, which she already is at, because Trump sent his lawyers over there to talk to her,
right,
to give her ass a deal. So when he gets out of office, she's gonna be what? Pardoned. Let me see what bullshit is going on up down here to this thing right here. You know what, y'all? Corey Zicker, the producer, be sitting over. He's like, "Oh, like Aki, you so smart." I never thought of that. No cap. I am smart. Mm-hmm. I know how to put shit together. Yeah. I keep trying to tell y'all motherfuckers this. I'm from New York City. Okay? I don't care what year city with my daddy until I was 18. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Okay? The stream went down and came back. I spent every single summer in New York with my daddy until I was 18. Which means I'm a fully formed New Yorker via AT alien. I'm all of it, bitch. Don't come for me.
AT alien? That's the phrase? I didn't know that.
You didn't know that?
No, I didn't.
Nigga, you from Atlanta and you didn't know? Oh my God. Y'all. Y'all, cause they can produce it. Aren't you from Atlanta, Georgia?
Yeah.
You didn't know that the slang from people who are from Atlanta on the urban side is called AT aliens?
Nah, I didn't know that.
Okay, so y'all know he grew up in the suburbs of down there, so he don't know shit about ATL. Lord. Y'all discovered NBC. Let me get back to this, man. It says the Justice Department on Friday asked a federal judge overseeing the case of deceased sex trafficker Jeffrey Epstein to deny a request from NBC News to unseal the names of 2 associates who received large payments from him in 2018. Okay. Who was it?
You're right.
We want to know. Court documents show the Justice Department cited privacy concerns expressed by the 2 individuals as a reason for not making their names public. Well, guess what? The names are down there, written up down there in the file, so guess what? We need to see it.
Right.
You can't deny that it's not up down there because you done already told us that the names is down there. They're going to be protected from what? Whose names is that? Who is it? I don't know. But the thing about it is, what I do... Hold on, the stream just went down. Okay, stream just came back up. It has to be bigger than all those names. Diddy, Prince Charles, Clinton, da-da-da. You want to know whose names are bigger than those?
Yeah.
This is allegedly, y'all. All of those fucking guys down there...
So you ain't heard that from me.
All of those guys down there, that's like the billionaires and trillionaires that stood around Trump while he was being inaugurated.
Yeah, okay.
Let me turn this off. Who else? The Tesla guy.
Yeah.
Who else? The guy from Apple. Mm-hmm. The motherfuckers, they all bigger than Donald Trump's name. Yeah. They could be hitting down there into the files up there. Now, all I just said is allegedly, y'all. I don't know. But if that ever comes out, trust and believe what I'm telling you. I'm probably right.
Okay.
Because I be knowing stuff. They say bigger than those people that's up down there. Mm. Who else?
Yeah, you're right.
Listen, when it comes to Trump, when you get $1 billion, you in the 1%. Who's above that? It's very few people that's above that.
Right.
Very few people. Probably Hill Samani, whatever that motherfucker's name is from Dubai.
Yeah.
Goddamn Benjamin Netanyahu. And maybe even Putin himself. Allegedly. Child. It says up there, y'all, it says the payments became public after Epstein was indicted and arrested in New York in 2019 and asked to be released on bail. Now remember, before he can even be released on bail, what happened to him? They claim he committed suicide up down there.
Right.
Federal prosecutors in New York filed a memorandum on July 16, 2019, that argued Epstein should remain in jail to prevent him from tampering with I can't stand y'all. The stream keep going down and up and down. I can't stand how they just be doing this over and over. It says they cited the payments he made to the 2 individuals, which began 2 days after the Miami Herald began publishing his stories on Epstein's plea deal, also known as non-prosecution agreement, or 5 days leeway to even order money to be taken from a trust, because y'all, the stream went down and came back again. Y'all, first of all, you can't just take money out of a trust.
Right.
That's a days and days process. Like, because they have to sell stocks or mutual funds or whatever in order for you to secure the funds, in order for them to be able to ACH it over to somebody else. Bitch. Prosecutors wrote on November 30, 2018, Epstein wired $100,000 from a trust account he controlled to an individual named as, the name is redacted, a potential co-conspirator. Which, when they say redacted, that means that the name is there. They just put a black line over it, so we don't know who it is.
But black.
Yes. And for whom Epstein obtained protection from the NPA, prosecutors also wrote that this individual was also named and featured prominently in the Herald series. You know what we need to do? We need to go back to the Herald. That's a newspaper. Mm-hmm. The Herald from 2018 and see who was named. Because it's right there. They just told us where to go to find it.
Right. They did. Interesting.
Bye, Jeffrey Epstein, even though we don't need to tell you bye because you've been gone.
Yeah. Oh, come on, cat.
Oh, my God. I thought this was Saturday's show. It's supposed to be fun. Like, what the hell happened?
In the news today?
Ain't shit in here but bad news, bad news, bad news, bad news, bad news. Mommy, the Saturday show is supposed to be fun. Like, it's not supposed to be so political. Why is this show? Talk about it today. We're going to shelf that for Tuesday's show. All right. Y'all, guess what, y'all? We'll be right back.
This show is brought to you by Chris Castaneda with Mortgage Right. Tired of throwing money away on rent? Escape the cycle and start building real wealth. Chris can help you land the perfect home loan for your unique situation. Whether you're a first-time buyer or looking to upgrade, we'll guide you every step of the way, from pre-approval to closing. Contact Chris today to get started.
I'm going to get on you.
I told you earlier.
This show is so Tuesday and Thursday. This is a Tuesday-Thursday show on Saturday. Yeah. Why?
It was boring today.
Y'all, guess what it's time for, y'all? It's time for Men's Gossip. Okay, y'all. This is more Tuesday than a Tuesday show. Like, this is a straight up Tuesday show, bro. Like, for real. You don't know that?
I mean.
Oh, Lord, y'all. Aryna Sabalenka is up there head to the news, y'all. Y'all know Sabalenka, she been going through a lot. Wait. She won?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Coco. Yeah, it says Aryna Sabalenka defeats Amanda Anisimova, whatever her name is, to second consecutive U.S. Open title and fourth at a major. Mm-hmm. We've been slacking because we haven't been watching. We watched last weekend and then we was like, all right, bet.
Well, that's because Coco lost to Osaka, and I guess Osaka lost, and then.
That's terrible. Yeah, this comes from the Associated Press. It says Aryna Sabalenka did not make many mistakes. Well, near the end, despite not sacrificing any power, it outplayed Amanda, whatever her name is, for 6-3, 7-6 victory in the U.S. Open final Saturday, making her the first woman to win tournament in consecutive years since Serena Williams won more than a decade ago.
Oh, come on, cat.
The number one ranked Sabalenka picked up the fourth Grand Slam title of her career on all hard courts. This was not all smooth sailing, though. Sabalenka twice led by a break in the second set and served for the win at 5-4, but 30 all, so close to the trophy, she had a chance to hit an overhead and get a match point. Instead, while backpedaling, Sabalenka put the ball in the net, giving Anisimova a break chance. After that excruciating miss, Sabalenka dropped her racket on the blue court and smiled a rueful smile. A moment later, Anisimova, 24 years old, American, converted to break to get 5 all and shook her fist while 24,000 or so closest friends in All-Time Stadium rose and applauded the shout. Well, guess what? We don't care because you didn't win. But I'm glad there was an American in the final.
Yeah.
Even though her name is Anisimova, which sounds Russian to me.
Yeah.
But I guess she was born here, y'all. So guess what? America is a country of immigrants. So guess what? Thank you, Sabalenka. You won. And Amanda Anisimova, congratulations to you, girl. Again. Oh, Lord, y'all. Oh, God. Y'all, this says President Donald Trump to attend U.S. Open's men's single final as a client guest. Auto Slammm! Again. But what's the significance of this? Like, okay, presidents normally go to big time events. This is not unique for Trump to go to this. Clinton goes to him. Barack Obama goes to him. You know, they all go to these events. So why is this an auto slam?
I guess because it's Trump.
This is not out of the ordinary for a president to do.
Yeah.
Bye. It's still worth slamming anyway. Around the world. Oh. Hey, doo-doo. Oh, goodness, y'all. Guess who's here, y'all? It's JoJo. Hey, girl. People want to see you, girl. Come up over here. Come on. Oh, Lord. Look how... she knows she on camera. She don't... Oh, Lord. Ow. JoJo. Oh, my goodness, y'all. Y'all, guess what? My dog ain't black.
You know what's your problem? Your problem is that you really want to be a white girl. Your problem is that you really don't even want to be black. You go and check me, then check me.
All right, y'all. Okay, JoJo, that's enough. You've been seen good enough. Going over there with Grandma. Go over there with Grandma. Go over there with Grandma. Okay. Y'all, the black unemployment rate is... Uh-oh, I done got discombobulated. Oh, no, that's not it. Wait, is this it? Is this it?
Is it? Yeah.
Okay. Y'all, the black unemployment rate for all y'all people who ran down there and voted for Trump. Mm-hmm. Let me tell you this real quick, though. Y'all, we done played the lotto tonight, baby. There's $2 billion.
Yeah.
And we in Judah, we done put our coins together and said, listen, we're going to give ourselves a chance of down here. Even though it says it's a 1 in 292 million chance that we're going to win this thing. And out of that 292 million, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We got 15 chances out of that 292 million people. But guess what? One of them going to win.
Yeah.
And it might be us. Y'all, it says the black unemployment rate rises for a second straight month, reaching its highest level since the pandemic. This comes from the Grill, a black source. Mm-hmm. The black unemployment rate has spiked for another consecutive month, according to the latest report from the U.S. Bureau of Labor and Statistics. In August, the number of jobless black Americans climbed to 7.5%.
Dang.
Listen, under Biden, guess how much it was? 2.7%.
Okay.
Y'all want to run down there and support Trump and this and that, and y'all always saying, guess what? It's them over there. It ain't going to be me until it affects me. But guess what, motherfucker? Now it affected your black ass up down now. Mm-hmm. The unemployment rate for black Americans is now at its highest level since COVID-19 pandemic in October 2021, and the highest number of 8 years when excluding job losses as a result of the pandemic. Now, you know, every time some job report comes out and it's looking worse and worse, Trump sat up there and fired the labor secretary the other day.
Yeah.
For her numbers. You think Trump's going to fire anybody for these numbers that came out with black folks? No. They're going to keep their jobs. Yes, keep it black people with no jobs. You know what? All the black conservatives who said if they had voted for me and said it was not going to involve your families, guess what? It's coming to you now. Black women have been unemployed the most since I've came in office this time. And now the black unemployment rate is rising to its highest levels. And niggas keep voting for me and supporting me and going down to Jubilee and saying that black people don't deserve reparations. Because guess what? They don't. And I have plenty of black folks up there telling my own story for me. Well, I don't even have to do it. Because they say, what black people is going to spend reparations on? We have my own black people up there working for me. Look at them. Look at them. To say that nigga over there don't deserve reparations because all they're going to do is spend it on Cadillacs. Y'all stop fucking playing with me. I'm dead ass for real serious. Stop fucking playing with me. Amanda Seals had to sit down there the other day and defend against all this nonsense. It's those same niggas that support this bullshit right here.
Yeah.
Oh, guess what? Trump is doing everything because guess what? The Democrats don't never do nothing for us. They keep dangling shit in front of our face and don't never do nothing for us. But guess what? We've been chipping away at that fucking wall since the 1800s. When we was Republicans and now we Democrats and we still chipping away at it. And you fucking conservative black ass niggas sit up there and stand in the way of this shit that's going on. You, Byron Donaldson, and all y'all fake ass motherfuckers. I'm sick of y'all bitches. I'm sick of them. Trump is rolling us back to 1950 every motherfucking day, taking everything away from y'all. Every single thing. Everything. And y'all let it happen. And sit up there talking about you like him. He's doing good for you because the Democrats don't do nothing for you. I have a friend of mine who is a conservative Republican the other day that told me out of his own fucking mouth, a Mexican, that he looked into his bank account one day because he owed all his student loans and was like, oh, guess what? Kamala Harris done paid off all my student loans. I don't have student loans no more. And he turned around and voted for fucking Trump. Are y'all fucking out of y'all minds? I don't want to read no more of this. I'm going to read it anyway. It says, black unemployment is now at a rate that would represent a crisis if there were an overall unemployment rate. Angela Hanks, chief of policy programs at the Century Foundation for former Department of Labor officials, told the Griot the national unemployment rate also ticked up to 4.3% as a result of 22,000 new jobs added to the market. Payne said that he is particularly concerned about the impact of the Trump economy on black women, 300,000 of whom have lost their jobs since President Trump entered office for the second term. And you know why this happened? Because you know what they've been saying? Black women are the most educated women in the country. Black women have the best jobs than everybody in the country. And what do? They attack CRT. They attack DEI. They came after black women. Now they're coming after your fucking stupid ass. They attack everybody. Now they're coming after you. I had my friend sit up there and tell me the other day, oh, you know what? The Mexican that I was just talking about. It don't affect me. Nigga, it's about to affect your ass, bitch.
All right.
I'm tired. I don't give a fuck. Y'all, this story disturbs me too. Oh, God. Is this a picture of Mandami? Okay, good. How can I continue? It says how New York City Democrat socialist mayoral candidate $30 an hour minimum wage plan could lead to job losses. Now, before I jump into this, what I think about Mandami, because you know what they say, he's going to win. He's appealing to black people, appealing to this, appealing to that. He's Iranian or whatever the fuck he is. I don't see how, let me not do that because I don't want to seem racist up on here.
Right.
But they say he's speaking the people's language. I don't know how much of the language he's speaking when. We'll see what's happening. Let me just read this because I have a lot of opinions about this. Mm-hmm. This is not good. Raising minimum wage to $30 an hour is not good. Yeah. Before I even read this, I'm going to tell you why it's not good. I'm going to explain it to you because you don't know. Okay, I'm a real estate professional. Yeah. Okay? I get paid X amount of dollars to do a certain task or certain things in my industry. Mm-hmm. Right? Yeah. Guess what? When they raise the minimum wage to $30 an hour, remember, we live in what's called a capitalistic society in America, which means that they're always going to squeeze the most that they can out of the poorest person that's down there. Yeah. Okay? So what do you think is going to happen if they raise the minimum wage to $30 an hour? But guess what? All of us professionals that are out here doing our regular job, they ain't going to give us no motherfucking raise. All right. What's going to happen to the price of eggs and bacon and all that? Because remember, this is capitalism. They're going to make sure that, I don't care if you make $60 an hour as a minimum wage, that's going to be the new benchmark for poor. Yeah. So what they're doing is they are shrinking the middle class by doing that. Okay. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Because they ain't going to pay us more money. If you give minimum wage people $30 an hour, it's not going to translate. It's not going to, my income is not going to go from $100,000 to $300,000. That's not going to happen. Right. Only thing that's going to happen is the price of eggs, butter, and milk is going to rise to keep the $30 an hour people poor. Right. But it's not going to raise my wages. Right. It's just going to make shit more expensive for me. Yeah. It's called shrinking the middle class. That's what it's called. Right? It says, how New York City Democrat socialist mayoral candidate $30 amount minimum wage could lead to job losses. And another thing that's sad about this, when you raise the minimum wage, you're taking jobs away from young people. You are. You're taking jobs away from young people. Because when wage is low, right? Yeah. It forces older people to get a trade, get a job, go out there and do better for themselves and make more money. Yeah. When you make your minimum wage $30 an hour, them motherfuckers ain't gonna do shit. Yeah. But work at McDonald's. Yeah, you're right. And guess what? Who works at McDonald's supposedly? Young people. Yeah. Remember I was complaining to you that now since the minimum wage went up, now you see old motherfuckers working at Six Flags? Yeah. Remember I pointed that out? You did. This is the reason why. This is the reason why people your age and younger than you don't want to work. There's no jobs for them. You got grown people competing for minimum wage jobs. Yeah. That's not good, Mondami. Period. New York City mayoral candidate Zoran Mondami plans for $30 an hour minimum wage can make it harder for Americans to access entry-level jobs by speeding up automation. Mondami, 33 year old state assemblyman and self-described democratic socialist, is campaigning on the raising of the city's minimum wage to $30 an hour by 2030 from its current level of $16.50 an hour, which I still think is too high. Stop congratulating lazy motherfuckers to be lazy. Now, I know y'all going to say I sound like a capitalist right now. I don't sound like a capitalist. I'm not sounding like a capitalist. What I'm saying is that give young people an opportunity. If this is going to be America, which is a capitalistic society, and you don't want socialism in this country, if you want it to remain capitalistic, then don't push out young people from being able to get jobs. Right. Yeah. If this was socialism, which people were saying, hey, you know what, distribute the wealth equally. Because I also believe that if you were a person, right, you shouldn't be financially punished because you want to flip burgers for a living. Yeah. If we want to be a socialistic society. Okay. In socialism, it means that it doesn't matter what you do, whether you're a doctor or a person who sweeps floors, we all make the same amount of money. Yeah. That's socialism. Yeah. And that's good for everybody. But we don't live in a socialistic society. Right. We live in a capitalistic society. Yeah. And I think it's a shame that if a person wants to flip burgers for their life because that's what they really want to do. I don't believe that a person who wants to flip hamburgers should be deemed to poverty. Right. I don't believe that.
Yeah.
But if we're going to have capitalism and not socialism, unfortunately, that's what happens. And what I'm saying is that if y'all want socialism, they're always screaming they don't want socialism, this, that, blah, blah, blah. Okay, well, something got to give. Because if you raise minimum wage to $30 an hour, that's socialism. You're shrinking the middle class, making everyone equal.
Yeah.
But we're still all poor because the country is capitalistic.
Right.
Y'all, Mandami, I'm sorry. I don't agree with your $30 minimum wage thing. I just don't. Period. Y'all, I know somebody, I'm not going to name no names, who came to my house and was telling me as a grown fucking man with children that it wasn't fair that minimum wage was such a low level. I'm like, nigga, you a grown fucking man. Why are you even considering competing for minimum wage jobs as a grown man with children? This is what y'all creating by raising minimum wage. Motherfuckers that believe that by getting $30 an hour, $20 an hour is going to make them all of a sudden into a higher class in society. That's not going to happen as long as we're capitalistic. All they're going to do is find ways to take your money. Yeah. Oh, my God. I'm done with that. Period. And y'all can say whatever the fuck y'all want to say to me. I don't care. Jump in my DMs. Let's have a discussion. You know what? Let me not even be defensive. Let's have a conversation about this. Let's talk about it. Do y'all really believe that $30 minimum wage is something that Mandami should be posted for? I don't care if it's New York. I don't care if it's Los Angeles. I don't care if it's Atlanta, because people will say, you know what they're going to say? What? Oh, Aki, you should be saying that because the cost of living in New York is so high, they need to make that money. No, stop doing that. Lower the rent in New York City. That's what they need to be doing. Do you know it's $3,500 a month in New York City for you to have two roommates living in an apartment the size of this right here, from that to this? $3,500. 3 people living in a place. Because this is a capitalistic country. They know you making more money. They're going to take the money that you make and put it in their fucking pocket and make you struggle, even though you feel like you might be doing better in a place like New York City to make your career and your life better. It's not going to happen. Do you understand what I was just saying?
Yeah.
Does it make sense at all?
It makes sense.
Right?
Yeah.
I be knowing stuff, y'all. This is always going to put that on a cup, too, because I didn't realize it's actually one of my sayings, how I say it. I be knowing stuff, y'all. I say that all the time.
Yeah.
Y'all, guess what it's time for, y'all? It's time for boom, the Kim K Slammm. Now, y'all, our co-executive producer did not realize it was the weekend. He should get all these excuses and shit. We could have had a bunch of Dempsey shit, a bunch of little meme shorts, TikTok shorts, just all kinds of ways you could have made this funny.
Yeah.
Okay? I get it. I love you, Bubba. I'm not getting on to you, but this Saturday, he made me scream and holler up there and lose my damn mind and go off. What? They're going to be like, Aki, I thought you said Saturday was going to be cool. Not today, baby. I done lost
Saturday going to be lit, guys.
Listen, what it's going to be lit next Saturday? Yeah. Now, listen, y'all. I want to tell y'all something. I'm very passionate. I know you know what a lot of people say about me? Like, oh, he's laughing at his own jokes. Oh, he's doing this, that, blah, blah, blah. But guess what? I'm the only one out here that's doing this. And I don't care about the slow roll of our channel. I don't care. Y'all can clown me. Y'all can say all the fucking shit y'all want. But guess what? Less than a year ago, we were at 1,000 subscribers. And we had a big party to celebrate that. Did we not?
Yeah.
Guess what today, y'all? Guess what today, y'all? Oh, wait. I can't spell now all of a sudden. Guess what today, y'all? Now all of a sudden, like less than a year later, We have more than doubled our subscribership.
Yeah.
We have 2,800 subscribers now. Okay? In the last 28 days, y'all, we have added 420 subscribers in the past 28 days alone.
Which is amazing.
And, they said, remember when I told you, I said YouTube said it takes for them a whole year to find our audience. Yeah. And when they find it, they'll start pushing our shit. And guess what? We've stayed steady here for a whole year.
Yeah.
And guess what? Now, guess what they're doing? They stood on their word. And now our subscribership is growing exponentially. I think that by February, when February comes around, we'll have 5,000 subscribers. Yeah. Easy. And y'all, like I tried to tell y'all the other day, I realized the other day, I asked ChatGPT, I was like, what's the percentage of YouTube pages that are actually monetized? It's less than 1%. Less than 1%.
Yeah.
We are about to be in the 1%. We just hit 950,000 views on YouTube, y'all. And I keep trying to tell y'all can say, oh, y'all been on it for a year. Y'all should have been way higher than that. No, our show is a variety show. Right. So that's the reason why the roll is slow. If you have a show that's all about doorknobs or all about speakers or all about light bulbs, all about roller coasters, those shows pick up steam quick because it's a very niche audience.
Right.
Our show is not that. Okay? So I'm going to start back over with the Kim K Slammm, y'all. Guess what it's time for, y'all? It's time for boom, the Kim K Slammm. Now, I think I did the best I could with this little raggedy ass show we had tonight. Y'all, that out of control, man, that flew over all that traffic. I'm so glad he survived at 70 years old. Congratulations to you, man. You don't never get no slam down here to get the crazy news.
I want to see what he looked like. There was no photos.
I don't need to see what he looked like. He's 70, probably white. And we don't need to see him. Trump, you claim that there's a booming economy. It's not. Fuck you. Epstein, I want to know who you gave that money to, that $100,000, that $250,000. Where'd that money go? Right. It's redacted, so that means the name is there. You need to go ahead and the DOJ needs to force Trump to release it or force whoever to release it. Sabalenka, congratulations to you, girl. You deserve it. I don't care. The black unemployment rate, all y'all people that ran down there and voted for Trump and stood up there and do or say all this stupid ass conservative shit, they said the other day, because the Pew report came out from the last election, that 22% of black men voted for Donald Trump. Dang. That is too high, y'all. How are we going to combat this nonsense and idiocracy that's going on in this country with black people going to the other side, and because they claim that this side's not doing nothing for them, when the side that they run into damn sure ain't doing shit for you motherfuckers. I don't get it. New York City, Ramdami, please, you're going to hurt yourself by raising minimum wage to $30 an hour. It doesn't need to raise. I'm sorry. Y'all can throw eggs at me or do it, say whatever the fuck you want to, but that's my stance and I'm standing on it, because as long as America is a capitalistic society, raising minimum wage will never be good for our country. And all it's doing is taking jobs away from young people and making older people lazy as fuck and not want to do shit, thinking that $30 an hour is gonna bring them into some type of new future that they have, where they be able to afford shit, where they don't understand that America is a capitalistic society, and all they're gonna do is raise shit to make sure that the person who makes the least amount of money is still poor. That's America.
Yeah.
How can people get in contact with you?
On Instagram at Judas Photography, JUDAHS_photography_.
Mommy, did you like the show tonight?
Oh yeah.
Was I going off?
You always go off.
I love y'all so much, y'all. Don't fall into the hype, for real. Mm-hmm. Black people, y'all going over there with that MAGA hat is saddening to me. And it makes me sad every fucking day. And y'all non-voters out there, the black non-voters, y'all make me sad every fucking day. Y'all really do. But I love y'all very much for watching.
Yep.
And guess what I'll be doing till next time, y'all? I'll be sitting here waiting at the door. Bye.
Sitting here waiting at the door, yeah. 1942. Sitting here waiting on you, yeah.